You know, despite you leaving my son, I appreciate that you're still allowing me to see Junior. It's a blessing that I get to watch him play in my home, and it's also nice to see your daughter healthy and thriving. Yeah, of course. I told you that with Joey not being in the picture, it wasn't going to change whether or not you saw your grandson. It's just more of an issue with me and him, you know? I understand, but you're not obligated to let your former mother-in-law see her grandkids. You don't have to do it, and you do. So I'm eternally grateful for that. It's not lost on me. You're also one of the few people who don't continually ask me whether or not I can handle both my kids, and you're not breathing down my neck, which I appreciate. Well, I've learned from our relationship over the years, being daughter-in-law and mother-in-law, to not micromanage you and to trust your motherly instincts. So I have faith that you can take care of 2 children by yourself. But speaking of Joey, have you heard from him or anything? Because he did say he was going to stop by, but ever since the breakup, he's been a bit aloof with me. Yeah, actually, he just sent me $300 randomly. He sent you $300? Is there a reason why? Did he owe you money or something? I don't know. I wasn't expecting any money out of him. The last time I saw him, he had asked if we could get back together because, you know, Melissa had called me and vouched for him, and he had been like turning her down, which I applaud him for that. But anyway, that's the last time. I don't know why he's sending me money. And are you sure it's $300 for a man who just quit his job? That's a little strange. Yeah, $300. Well, maybe you should ask him and find out. I don't really think it's wise on his end, but I'm gonna call him and find out. I'm not available. Leave your message. I don't need money for child support. I'm the one that told you to not be around. It's not fair to you. You don't have to pay me money. You know, Ma, I haven't seen you in a bit. And the second that I see you, the first thing you say is to not send money to Miranda. How about a hello, how you doing? Is life okay? Because Joey, I'm not trying to go against her. I told Miranda that I'm grateful that she lets me see Junior. I am. But between you and me, she once again prohibits you from seeing your son, which she does every couple months. and now you're voluntarily sending her money after she's restricting you access to Junior. That just doesn't seem fair. All right. Can I do the right thing though? Because I'm not in Junior's life right now. She doesn't want me around him. I know she said that. But I think the right thing to do is to still support him from afar, no? I guess. But you have no job right now. You just quit. You just borrowed money from Nanny Agatha. Are you using the money that you borrowed from my mother to fund Miranda's child support, off the books child support? And what? $300 is a lot of money a week. I already paid Nanny Agatha back. I really didn't need her money. I landed on my feet. I didn't have to collect unemployment, nothing. I'm good. And how did you manage to pull that off? I'm sorry, but did you get another construction job? Because you're not really qualified for anything else at this point. I remember how years ago I told you that I wanted to get into tattooing, and I was really good at drawing, and then I met Miranda and things kind of fell by the wayside. Yes, I remember. I remember also being disappointed when you gave that up, simply because you wanted something more stable for Miranda. So again, you sacrificed something for her. Yeah, so the other night I had Damien over to like make me feel better about stuff. And we didn't drink, we didn't smoke, none of that. He's very respectful. And we were watching Ink Master together. And he was like, yo, dude, remember when you were trying to become a tattoo artist? And you had all this motivation and stuff, and then you got married, you had a kid, and changed careers and all that. And I said, yeah, I'd love to, but I don't have a connect, and now I'm like 34 years old, this and that. And he gave me like a little pep talk, and he connected me to his friend who owns Serafina Town Tattoo. And like I started talking to this guy, I told him my life story, my recovery, I was in prison, this and that, I just need like a second chance. And his boy said that I could work in the tattoo shop and that I could do the front desk. And eventually, like maybe I could shadow him and you know, do like an apprenticeship. And I'm taking this ultra seriously because it's hard to get a tattoo apprenticeship. But he saw my artwork and he said I have something there, but I need to prove myself. So working the front desk actually makes a lot of money, because his tattoo shop's got like mad traction and all that. So I can afford to give Miranda money right now. What color me shocked? That's one of the best moves I think you've ever made. To see you actually put your mind to something outside of just settling for a construction job. So you really want to be a tattoo artist? Yeah. I'm setting my mind to this now. I'm gonna eventually have my own chair in that shop. So this is what's gonna distract me from Miranda, so I'm not like obsessing about getting back with her. This is gonna be something that I pursue, something that I put my mind towards. It's gonna keep me clean, and I'm just gonna focus on that from now on. And I'm gonna send her money every week. And if she wants me to come back into her life, then I'm gonna do it. But right now, like, I'm not gonna chase after her. I'm gonna give her her space. I'm gonna hope for the best. At least my son, one day, I can tell him the story that, okay, mommy didn't want me around you, this and that, because she had mental stuff going on and I hurt her, and I'll take full responsibility. But I want him to see that I made something of myself. I'm proud of you. I am. I always expected your trajectory to continue to go down and just get worse and worse and worse. So to see you put your mind to something again, I'm proud of you. You mean that? You're actually proud of me? Because like, I don't know, I really want to make this work. I think I can actually have like a craft or something like that. And like, I don't know, take this somewhere. I do too, if you stick with it and don't get distracted and don't let Miranda pull you off course. I still disagree with you paying her money though. Especially you're starting something out in a new career, to give her $300 a week out of that when you were willing to take care of your child and you won custody. Of course. Why is it such a big deal that I'm sending her money? I understand that she's the one that told me not to be in Junior's life, but at the end of the day, I can record, like I'll have all the transactions that I sent her, and I know, because legally, a judge appointed you, half custody, you share custody, you shouldn't be giving her money. I know, Ma, I know what legally, I have custody, I understand that, but as a man, as a dad, that's the right thing to do. Same thing with Brian, he's doing it. Okay, but Joey, $300 a week. I also heard that Brian is sending her $300 as well. $600 a week from two men who are willing to watch their kids, take their kids as much time as they want. And she's restricting both of you from that. Just seems like a money grab. Okay, I don't look at it that way no more though. I'm not looking at it as she's getting her nails done. I'm not bitter like that. I believe that she's using it towards the kids, and if she isn't using it towards the kids, none of my business. At least at the end of the day, I can look at my transactions. Okay, this Friday, I sent her $300. That Friday, I sent her $300. If she spends it on cotton candy and puts it up her butt, that's not my problem. I did the right thing by my son. And that's what I'm doing moving forward. All that matters to me is I do the right thing by me and my son. I love her and I want her to do the right thing, but it's out of my hands. I can't control how she feels about nothing no more. I learned that. I cannot manipulate her or make her like something about me or nothing. I can't control her. I can only control my actions. So hypothetically, she does spend the money on her nails. You're okay with that? Yeah, man. Look, this situation, I'm happy pursuing what I'm doing. I feel good at night, and she's still letting you see Junior. So everyone gets what they want right now. I hope Miranda's happy with the decision that she makes, and that she's not struggling as a single mom, but the caseworker can figure that out. Because I can only do so much for her. I have tried to be there. She don't want me there. And I understand it. But now it's time for me to focus on me, do the right thing, and you just focus on you being a grandma. Fine. My days of micromanaging my kids, including my daughter-in-law, are over. So, me and Chelsea are engaged. Engaged? Congratulations. To Chelsea. The girl that you, the girl that dated Joey before you, your brother. And, you just met at work not too long ago. Yes, I know it sounds crazy, but you have to trust me. Something is very different about her and our dynamic. I can't explain it. So this doesn't, I'm so thrilled for you that you were, 100%. It's just, I'm just shocked. That's all, because I know you're very independent, and I never thought marriage was something you were into. Me either. But does it bother you that, like, it's a woman? No, not. Okay. It's just 1 minute, literally a couple weeks ago, you were as straight as a board. That's how I knew you as my daughter. And then you told me that you were gay. Or bi, right? I'm learning. And okay, that was an adjustment only because I don't know a lot about that stuff. No, I'm not against it, I just don't know a lot about that culture or anything. Now, you are marrying a woman, which to me, it's kind of like imagining what a beautiful dragon looks like in your head, and then you see it, and it's a different beautiful dragon, totally different color. It's purple and red and pink, and you have to adjust to what you had assumed the color was, or what glitter. Okay, Mom, I kind of get it, but I think you just need to take a breather and let it digest. I'm sorry, Gabby. It's nothing to do with you marrying a woman. It's more towards you're marrying a woman, plus you were never into marriage to begin with. It's just and you just met her so soon ago. And obviously, as the mother who hadn't spoken to you for years, I feel like I'm not obligated to have an opinion on any of this. I get all that, Mom. But I've been through a lot of relationships, and they never fulfilled me completely. There was always something missing. And with Chelsea, there's just that spark. We mesh on so many different levels, and I can just imagine us together until no expiration date. Other people, I could see it ending. With her, I just want to be around her all the time. It's a very hard thing we get each other on so many different levels. Okay. As a woman who was with a man who was very toxic, and my marriage failed tragically, and your brother divorced, Nanny Agatha, husband dead very early on. Doesn't it scare you to jump into marriage with someone that you've met so soon, after seeing so many marriages collapse, like London Bridge, doesn't it? How can you commit to something like that? Okay, but I see more as marriage as like a partnership and more like a symbol of love, not this chamber that you can't escape. Like, I would have a prenup. I'm not afraid of it failing. It's more just a symbol of, okay, these two people love one another and we've committed to one another. I don't look at marriage as this giant mountain that oversees us. Okay, so it's you see marriage differently than we all do, I guess. Yeah, because I don't look at marriage as I'm entering into this binding contract. I look at it as I found my best friend and this is what we're labeling it. We're labeling it a marriage because we love one another. I know that sounds like something everyone does, but I swear I see it differently. It's hard to explain. Alright. I'm happy for you. I just need to get used to my daughter who was fiercely independent. I'm still fiercely independent. That's the thing with Chelsea. She allows me to go off on my own and be alone for as long as I want and read a book for hours and not interrupt me, and it's the same with her. Okay. You promise you won't lose your independence, because I've lost mine a lot in my life. And as my daughter, I know it's weird to say, but I was so proud of you in being this independent woman that you were. That it inspired me, actually. Seeing you become that told me it was possible to not rely on another human being. Of course, Mom, I'm never changing myself for anyone, and that's why I'm with Chelsea. She accepts me for who I am with all my baggage, and I love her for that. I'm never going to be at a loss for my independence. Okay. It's my duty as your mom to just accept what makes you happy and learn how to be happy about it myself. So I do hope that Chelsea is a good addition to our family, and will she be able to coexist with her brother-in-law, since she dated him and ended the way it ended. Thank you for supporting me. I know you may not think it, but I do value your opinion, and I did want your support. You're my mom. Alright. I guess we have to throw an engagement party, don't we? Junior, stop! Stop! I'm sorry, baby. I told you to stop, okay? Don't do that. I'm sorry, baby. Okay, don't be upset. I'm gonna get you ice cream, okay? Oh, that's dope. You want to get it in color, right? Let me go see if Mikey will do this for you. We got Mikey free. Just hold your reference and I'll bring him out for you. But that's sick. I like that. You said arm, right? You want to get on the arm?